Family is vital to build Overland, whether it's your immediate family or the family of friends that you have that you travel and enjoy life with. Regardless, you don't always have to be together to be a team.
I thought Expo was a lot of fun this year. It's just a great time to socialize with people, like-minded people, and get to see some new and awesome things, from rigs to toys to everything that you might want to put on your wish list for an overlanding trip. This year it was at the Biltmore, which was very nice. You know, we also did a tour of the Biltmore while we were there, and they had lots of vendors, which is some of the places we purchased our new toys for our Portsmouth trip this year. Another reason I love it, it's a chance where the whole team gets to get together and talk about new things and see new things, and we get to just spend some time chilling and not really thinking too much or trying too hard or planning, just a time to relax and have fun. Bold Overland is an awesome team, and although we travel a lot together, sometimes we do travel separately to different places. We still have a lot of fun and get to experience new things.
While the rest of the team prepared for Portsmouth Island, Scott and Bill decided it was time to take advantage of the good fall weather and get a little mountain biking in. And back with the PI crew.
Come across some flooded areas along the way and had to reroute several times to make it finally to the ferry that goes to Portsmouth.
So this is us trying to take 70 towards Atlantic Beach in North Carolina, and we've been rerouted by the Army several times because this is the river here in the street, over bridges from the floods. This is the music park. So we're taking a different route now, taking 11 down to Jacksonville, cutting down 24. But yeah, the river is up into the streets, so that's why it is taking a while. Jeez.
We arrived late at night, probably 3 or 4 a.m. and they were so nice there. They let us set up camp in the grass, and so we had the rooftop tents, set up camp, and was able to sleep the rest of the night till morning.
This has been here since the 40s. My stepfather started it back in the 40s, 1946, and he owned land up there. He owned 2,000 acres up there. The state came in and bought the acreage from him at $20 an acre. And that was in the 70s, and the state couldn't do it, and then they gave it to the federal government. It became a park. It's a federal park. The diner over there, what it's named for is Don's. That was my stepfather, Don's and Lee Morris, who started it. And it's been there since the 60s. Yeah. Good cheeseburger. You have to be very, very particular about who comes here.
Yeah.
You either love it or hate it. There's no in between. And it's the gateway to paradise.
The ferry was beautiful. I love ferries. It was a beautiful day when we woke up. It wasn't too cold. The wind was nice, the water was nice. We loaded all our cars on there. It was just a fun ride. The island was awesome. When we arrived, there was some little houses that were built and a bathhouse, but outside of that, once we left that area, there was pretty much nothing there, which was just awesome. We had a great group of people come with us. Kevin and Amanda, Coop, the Rocky Top kids and Rocky Top Customs. Just had a great group of people. Okay, so we decided to try something new this trip. It's something I have wanted to try for a long time, have seen at several expos and amongst other overlanders. It is the scottle by Timbo Tusk. We had decided to make this breakfast. It's like a hash brown casserole one morning, and it was really perfect for this kind of meal. The first step in this breakfast is to turn on the scottle and get it warm. Add some butter. Chopped about half of an onion and put the onion and saute in the butter until translucent. And then you add some hash browns. And you want to add the hash browns and get them pretty brown on both sides. And mix that along with the onion. Then we want to sear some ham. I bought the ham already cubed because that makes it easier for a camping trip. Ham is also already cooked, so you don't have to worry about it going bad as easily as some other foods. So we browned and seared the ham on one side of the scottle, added it to the hash brown mixture. Then we scrambled about 6 eggs. I let the kids help with that because they like to help me make breakfast. And then poured that mixture over the hash browns and onions. You do want to season with salt and pepper. And then turn off the scottle and top with cheese. So put the lid on so the cheese melts, and then cut it into pieces and serve.
one of my favorite parts was, first of all, the skimboarding, because that was amazing, and that was like my second time really ever skimboarding. And I mean, it was just all amazing all around.
I enjoyed finding horseshoe crabs and shells. That was my favorite.
Jay and Candace have 3 children that came along. Finding seashells to hiding seashells to skimboarding, they all just had a blast together. After the trip, my daughter and my kids always say, well, is the Rocky Top Kids going to be there? So they kind of have their own band name now. And although there wasn't a lot of four-wheeling on the island, we were able to get out and get the tires wet some. It was a blast.
Finding a little off-road in the sand is always fun. And the Land Cruiser in Tacoma were able to sneak out and run a few fun trails before having to hit the afternoon ferry.
We were able to take one back trail on the sand and through some swampy areas. It wasn't like huge rocks or anything like that, but it was some back swampy sand and just fun with the breeze in the ocean and being able to drive on the beach. So it was kind of bittersweet. I feel like we should have tried to stay at least one more day. By the time we get there and kind of get unpacked and have fun, I wish we would have stayed one more day. Next season on Bold Overland.